Okay, YouTubers, cooking another meal. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these potatoes. What I'm doing is I'm cutting these almost like fan, maybe a 1/4 of an inch apart, 3/4 of the way down through the potato. What it'll do, it'll supposedly, where I heard about this, it's an attempt to make it taste like a French fry. That's really not going to happen. But what it's going to do is it's going to make these cook quicker. And then I'm going to cut 3, again, about 3/4 of the way through the potato. So I got 2 more to do. I've done the other ones. Okay, there we go. All 5 of them are done. I should probably be good and not eat all of these, but that's all. I had 5 left, so I just figured I would cook them all up. I'm going to get some aluminum foil of the wonderful NuWave oven. Spray to make cleanup easy on the grill. And because the NuWave Mini is really small, I'm going to do the potatoes, then I'll do the meat afterwards. So that shows you that the NuWave Mini is not very big. All 5 of them barely fit on there. So I'm going to take some olive oil, and I'm going to put some olive oil on them, and they'll seep down in the cracks. Again, like I said, this is going to have to be, this gets cooked first, then the meat gets cooked, and this gets warmed back up. So we'll put the lid on. Plug it in. We'll let the potatoes go about 25 minutes. Let's do a half an hour, see how they do. Start. And away it goes. That was a half an hour. I'm going to take it out. And you can see that they've opened up a little bit where I sliced them. Looking good. And the card says 45-50 minutes, so I've done a half an hour. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more olive oil on them now that they've opened up. I'm going to put the lid back on. And cook time, we're going to do another 15 minutes. Start it. Because once these get done and I go to start the meat that's going on, is to warm them up when the meat's done. Alright, so there it's done for now. I gotta tell you, doing it that way, it does really give you a French fry smell. But because of the limited space on a plate, and into the microwave to sit. And then actually, when I cook this mesquite pork tenderloin, but when I cook that as it rests, that'll probably be long enough to bring the potatoes back to life. There we go. There's the pork tenderloin in there. As you can see, it's like they made them for these things. They just barely fit. And we'll put that in. And the lovely card they give you says, pork tenderloins, 10 to 12 minutes aside for fresh, 20 minutes aside for frozen. And like I said, I usually add a few minutes. I think their timing on these is very optimistic. And I also said before, I like my food a little extra done. If something's crispy, to me, that's good. Started the tenderloin off at, I put it in for 22 minutes. And that's the other side done. And that sucker looks pretty darn good to me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it a little bit. Yes, that's good. Now I'm losing all the juices out of it though. But I'm going to put the potatoes in there for a little bit longer. Okay, I instantly regretted cutting that piece to check the inside because you don't need to do that, dummy. But let's continue on. Okay, put the potatoes back in just for a couple minutes to warm them back up. while the meat rests. Alright, here we go, YouTubers. There is the pork tenderloin. I carved it up a little bit. And a couple of the Yukon Gold potatoes. So let's give these a try. The potato. Really good. Came out good that way. I just put some Mrs. Dash on it. Yeah, really good. Now let's try the pork. There's the pork. Got a good crust to it and everything. Oh, that's a winner. Alright, YouTubers. Have a great and wonderful day.